Love you, bro. Thank you, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, Strider Wilson!
Let's go! Woo! Oh! Let's do this! Cheers! Cheers! Oh, welcome to where I was born. It's made back in one of these for sure mentors back here. It's popped out for sure. Did you set your fantasy lineup for sure? Hey, who here's under 40? Make some noise. Under 40? What up, future roommates? Yeah. We're gonna live together forever. Just reheat fish and talk about student debt. We're gonna own nothing, never. The American dream is dead. You want a white picket fence, stick it up your ass. Like, I don't even know if I'm that intense about it. It's just, recently my wife and I, we wanted to move into a two-bedroom apartment. Right now we're in a one-bedroom, we want a little more space. Not even anywhere crazy, on the same street. We don't even live on a nice street. It's literally here in LA, just on the other side of the freeway. I'm pretty sure helicopters land on our building. I'm pretty sure. It's not a nice place. Two-bedroom apartment, right across the freeway from here. Guess what they're asking for? Guess what they want? $3,900 a month. Place comes with no fridge. There's not even a door. There's just a dude who chain smokes. He's like, I got a bad vibe. People stay away. You'll be safe here. It's all good. We put in an application for that place. We lost. To a doctor. Dude, I'm a valet. I shouldn't be competing for living space with a doctor. It's a Kaiser Permanente doctor. She's a piece of shit. You're gonna be worse off coming out than you went in. You know, it's the mechanic of doctors. But still, I'm like, dude, we're gonna own nothing ever. So all my wife and I do now, what we do is we imagine. We like to drive to different neighborhoods. We do like Christmas light style. You know, you put some PJs on, get a hot cup of hot cocoa, put the dog in the back, go to different neighborhoods and look at Christmas lights. We're gonna do that, but tomorrow. We're just gonna drive around and be like, ooh, a Craftsman, ah. Townhouse could be nice, it's a shared wall, but if the neighbors are nice, that's chill. We'll get bold. I'll pull into someone's driveway, I'll call a plumber. Oh yeah, I'll call Mike Diamond, the smell good plumber. I'll be like, yeah, there's a pipe burst on the half bath on the second floor. You gotta go check it out. Is he gonna let me in? No can do, bro. Goes up to the door, knocks, like, what the hell's going on? The owner comes out, what is this shit? I'm like, just turn it around. Just go somewhere else and imagine. And you know who answers the door every time? These homeowners, you know who they are? Fucking dorks, dude. The system rewards dorks. That's it. Oh, I got in the market early. Oh, shut up, bitch. Give me your house, bitch. Oh, I'm smart. I didn't follow my dreams. Fuck you. I'm gonna run for president, dude. It's an election year. I'm running for president. My platform's gonna be chill, bros, get houses only. Did you work at CarMax and don't give a fuck? That's a house. You vape in the middle of making my Chipotle burrito? House. And cool dudes would throw the sickest parties. They'd let you cruise over. We could all crash in those houses. It'd be communal. Dude, if you can do a 180 on a snowboard, that's a house. If you're jacked, dude, I saw this Amazon guy doing deliveries on my street, so fucking jacked, probably D2, you know, didn't have what it take to get to the next level. But dude, if you're that fucking ripped, you get a house, dude. It was amazing. We're rewarding nerds. Oh, I did a tax code, fuck you, get out. But look, that's inciting violence, that's not right. So we gotta be smart about it. Well, we gotta do April 15th, tax day, I'm pretty sure that's when it is, I don't know, I'm usually late. April 15th, dude, if you show at sunup, all Jack dudes, you get to go like show up on a dude's lawn that owns a house, challenge him for it. And it's not that violent. You know, if he pins him, then he wins the house. And then he honestly probably gets his family too. Unless he pays a higher tax code, you get to keep your family, but you're still moving, bro. I'm saying, dude, we're solving shit tonight. Housing crisis solved, dude. Obesity solved. People are gonna wanna get jacked. Let's go. You thought I was just gonna get up here and talk about my dick. It's coming. It's coming, don't worry. Yeah, man, all these dweebs own homes. I do have a few buddies who own homes, though, like the ones who didn't follow their dreams, the smart ones. Didn't get into the arts like me, like a dumb idiot. But the hang's brutal. You can't hang out. The whole time you hang out, all they do is just brag about upgrades they've made to their backyard. That's it. They're like, they talk in this voice like they just met Jesus. They're like, yeah, actually, you don't know this, but the property line goes beyond the hillside. So, yeah, Becky and I talked. We're actually going to extend the deck to the property line, maybe put grass on top. I don't know if you can put grass on a deck, but I'm going to call my developer and talk. I'm like, what's a developer? What type of you have relationships I don't know about now? I can't. The only asset I can upgrade is my personality. I'm like, I deal with my rage now. I paintball on the weekends. I just hope some kid named Kyle's turning 13 and I can absolutely light him and his friends up. Just by myself, just fucking brr, brr. You know, can't have no health insurance. Brr, brr, brr. Need LASIK, can't afford. Brr, brr, brr. Borrow money from my mom, promise to pay her back, but don't. Brr, brr. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna hate to take her on that jacaranda tree. I'm gonna hate to take the jacaranda down in order to get it done. I'm like, look, I used to hate to be in traffic, but now I'm grateful to be part of something greater than myself. Just growing. It's tough, man. The relationships in life, that's everything. You know, friendships, you gotta hold on to these friendships, keep them near and dear, you know what I'm saying? As we get older, people get busy. And the most important relationship I have in my life is with my not real best friend. We all kind of have that. It's the person that you see at the coffee shop every day, or maybe it's the dude in your building, and your entire relationship is just, that's it. Maybe like a, you know, maybe that. Maybe like around Christmas, good to see you. Like that's your whole relationship. I've got a guy at my favorite sandwich shop, Potato Chips Deli, that I see all the time. And he's my not real best friend because I don't really I see him 3 days a week. I see him more than anyone probably in my life. But I've never invited him for a beer. I've never asked him to hang out. I've never really asked him facts about himself. He's also never done the same for me. He also really doesn't actually like me, which sounds like it would be bad, but it's amazing because what does everyone want in their life? They want someone who's always there for them. But the other half of that phrase is, but doesn't care. We want someone who's there for you, but doesn't judge. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell this guy everything in my life because I can't relate to my friends I grew up with. This is the only guy I got. I'll tell him everything. I'm like, dude, look, I went to the doctor about 3 years ago. There was a lump under my left pec. It's the first time I'm telling you guys tonight. Lump under my left pec. It kind of hurts. It's definitely growing. I should go back. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to ignore it and hope it goes away. And he goes, hey, they're out of ciabatta today. Perfect answer. It's a perfect answer. No judgment. I got that off my chest in every facet of the word, and it feels good. He came in the other day with a freaking neck brace on. Guy had a neck brace on. He's like, dude, I got hit by a Tesla walking my dog. Didn't even hear it coming. There's 2 injury attorneys in my family. I could really help this guy out, but I can't jeopardize the relationship. I can't do it. Can't learn more about him. I just go, hey, it's gonna rain later today. Keep your head on a swivel. And I left. You gotta cherish those relationships, cherish them. But I've got a fat announcement to make tonight, huge announcement. This is actually why bros from all 4 corners of the map have off-roaded to be here tonight. Fat announcement. I'm done with boys' trips. I know. Dude, I know, this is huge. Look, I was going on boys' trips 5 weekends a month. And it's not just the drinking. Look, the drinking's too much. I can't do the drinking anymore. I can't do that marathon drinking. I'm almost 40 now. But ladies, here's what we don't tell you. On a boys' trip, we cry. There's so much crying. And it's not even breakthrough cry. And it's not a breakthrough cry. It's just one dude named Brendan being like, dude, oh, my fucking grandpa was so tough, dude. Dude, my grandpa, dude, if you shook my grandpa's hand, he'd break your leg, dude. He was a farmer, dude. I work for State Farm. I'm a fucking bitch, dude. I'm like, we'll take 3 single riders, ATVs. And look, I'm an empathetic guy. I'm crying too. I'm crying Bud Light Platinum from my tear duct back into my mouth. I'm saving coin. It's economical. It's nice. But it's not fun. Also, what's a boys' trip in your 40s? I'm pretty sure that's just called perverts. Hey, honey, see you later. I'm going on perverts again this weekend. Can't do that. We gotta move on. We gotta grow up. But you can't get out of a boys' trip. It is the timeshare of relationships. It is impossible. 3 years from now, I'm gonna be 40. I'm already locked in Cabo Filth Crew, Cabo Nasty Boys, Cancun Dirty Dogs, Scottsdale Fuck Crew. That one doesn't rhyme, but that's what it is. It's the Scottsdale Fuck Crew. And we don't have sex at all. We just cry and play Xbox. There's always a text thread 3 years out. All my buddies work these jobs with the headphones on. You know, if you don't respond on the text thread, like, dude, did you see the Airbnb I sent? It's pretty, it has a golf room. Did you see the VR golf room? How come you didn't thumbs up the VR golf room? We could have a nice time in there. We could cry in the VR golf room. It's impossible. The only way to get out of a boys' trip is to have a kid. But here's the thing, kids suck. Yeah. I'm not gonna procreate to get out of a boys' trip. I'm just gonna die. 8 Bud Light Platinums deep on an ATV, go right over a cliff. That's fine, I fear nothing now, I know how I go. But it's important to go on these trips because it's a check-in with all the guys. It's a healthy thing for dudes to do, check-in. And it's a little bit of a dick measuring contest. You know, the dorks who own homes are like, yeah, dude, my backyard, they all check in, dude. But the real important thing is you gotta check in on the dude in your crew who you're always kind of worried about, you know? Every crew's got that. In my crew, it's Declan, you know? If you don't know who that is, it's you. You're Declan. You know, Declan shows up immediately. He's like, dude, fuck everything, dude. Fuck chicks. Fuck work, fuck life, fuck it all. The boys is all I need. Fuck everyone. I'm like, dude, we're in TSA. You need to calm down. We're gonna miss another flight. You need to dial it back. We're not anywhere yet, dude. And I told Declan, I'm like, dude, you need love so bad. Dude, you need so much more than the boys. You need a girlfriend so bad. It will change your life for the better so much, dude. And now that I'm retired on boys' trips, I gotta check in on the guy, you know, and I wanna catch him in his natural habitat. So I just show up at his apartment, middle of the day, don't knock, just walk in the door. Alarming scenario. It's just a fish tank and a punching bag in there, nothing else. It was the middle of the day. Guy was on had a baseball hat, sunglasses on, all the shades are drawn, just on the internet, listening to techno alone. Just Googling how to start a 737 jumbo jet. Why? Why? Then I thought about it. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? It's a very specific equation. It's because horniness plus loneliness equals terrorist. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying, any terrorists here tonight? Any terrorists have a... No? Any terrorists have a girlfriend? No. You can't learn how to make a homemade pipe bomb if you also have to learn how to make homemade guacamole, you know? There's just not enough hours in the day. It can't be done. So all I'm saying is, ladies, you gotta step up. You need to date the Declans of the world. Okay, and look, miss, you look horrified. Look, in the sex, it's gonna be a bad time. It's gonna be strictly doggy style. He's probably gonna crack a Monster Energy journey, like, babe, the Xbox is updating, let's get one in. It's gonna be a bad time. Okay? But do you like world order? Like, do you like Western civilization? I looked at Declan's computer. Have you seen a terrorist training camp video? Dude, they're amazing. They look so fun. It's a summer camp lifestyle. There's monkey bars. You get to crawl through obstacles. You're shooting guns. It's a sleepover with like-minded dudes. And honestly, isn't the ultimate boys trip the one you never come back from? The Fallujah fuck boys? Get me on that thread, dude. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. Maybe a little banana boating in that video. Every dude would sign up. That's why we need you, ladies. No, that's not right. I could never ask, it's not a woman's job to fix a man. That's unfair. That is not your job, okay? But there is a lid for every pot. Like, there's gotta be a lady out there who can date Declan, like they match. Like maybe a woman who eats at Jersey Mike's. Has anyone ever seen that? Has a woman ever been to Jersey Mike's? You know what they should do? They should get rid of the woman's bathroom, put a fishing tank and a punching bag in there, switch up the menu, you know, get a sandwich for here, to go, to change, you know? Put a Declan in that bathroom. Before we know it, he's working with dudes, it's camaraderie, he's getting jacked, and he's challenging a dude to a house before we know it. It's either that or I've got to fuck him myself. I'll do it. I'll be the hero we need. I'll do it. I'll do it for this country. I'll do it for this country. I had to take the train recently. My car was a lemon. I should have known. They were playing techno at the dealership when they sold it to me. Don't trust any business that plays techno. Techno belongs at laser tag in the future. That's it. Nowhere else. Imagine you go to your dentist, he's playing techno. Hell no. No chance, dude. I know, this is Los Angeles. This isn't like New York where everyone takes the train, rich and poor, to get where you're going. I thought trains were fake. Like, you see a train, you're like, is that real? Is someone on there? Who rides that? Is this a snow globe? Am I in a snow globe? I was on the train and I figure out who rides it. It's holistic dudes. It's all dudes. Like, this guy sits next to me. He's wearing like sandals. He's got like shorts on. He starts making himself like a reishi or like a lion's mane mushroom tea right there. He starts talking to me and look, I'm like, this guy's gonna try to be my friend as a fully grown adult. What is he, a maniac? But I need to be liked. It's why I'm up here. I need to be liked. So I start talking back. He tells me he's riding the train to go do movements in the park down in San Diego. The fuck is that? That's stretching. Dude's taking the train to go stretch. I'm like, that's all you're gonna do? I don't know, I might set up like a rope balance or something like that. I might balance. Like, what is going on, dude? I looked up, the whole cart was just filled with all these holistic dudes. Whole thing smelled like a carrot. They're all super healthy. Like, who the fuck are these guys? And I thought about it. You know who they are? They're the guys who are gonna fuck my wife when I die. Look, I eat steak, I drink beer, I'm generally sad, I'm dead at 60. That's a good run. Maybe I make it to 69, put a bunch of condoms in my pocket, step out in front of a bus, get killed. You know, detective shows up, be like, this guy was tight. This guy was excellent. Case closed. Yeah. I'm gonna die. I'm happy. I'm gonna die before my wife. That makes me so happy. She gets to feel sad. I just get to be dead. She has to feel sad. That sucks. But what I'm doing now is I'm riding trains. It's all these dudes' names are Gavin, by the way. I'm just riding trains, meeting a bunch of dudes named Gavin, inviting to my funeral, maybe 69, 36 years from now, cruise out. These guys, all they do is stretch. All they do is stretch. They're gonna get inverted, dude. It's gonna be incredible. And they taught me stuff, dude. Turns out, you know, actually, restrooms at public parks, those are actually train stations, Harry Potter style. If you can do the splits and fucking dent one of the stalls, it takes you to like a yoga retreat or like a drum circle, anywhere but a full-time job. I don't know. But I'm just inviting these guys out. And I know it's disgusting. It's a disgusting thing to say, you know, another man in my bed wearing sandals. But look, I want to do what I can for my wife. got promoted recently. Thank you very much. I'm now the valet captain. That's right. I'm the assistant manager. It's so sick. It's so, all I have to do is show up, this looks good, then later. That's it, that's my job. When something goes wrong, I just go, Trent's gonna be in tomorrow, you're gonna have to talk to him. My whole job description is just, it's just that noise. Trent's gonna be in tomorrow, gonna have to call back then. That's it, it's the best gig ever. Assistant managing's the shit, dude. You know, we're all raised in the same generation, basically, like told, be our own person, run our own business, you know what I mean? No, assistant manage anything. Like when I was growing up, I wanted to be an astronaut. Dude, assistant astronaut, pretty sick. Memorize a few less buttons, get a jacket, I'm on board. That's all any gig in the world. Like, my dude, what do you do for work? I'm a SEAL. You're a what, a SEAL? Yeah. You're like dude, dude, this guy's a Navy SEAL. Dude, assistant Navy SEAL though? Think about that, SEAL Team fucking 7. You hang back, these guys go in, they double tap. You're on like the infrared computer, like, yo, coast is clear, looks good. And you get to say you're a SEAL, that's tight. This guy's gonna have sex after the show. That's rad, dude. Thank you for what you do, thank you, dude. Maybe we should all just be Navy SEALs. No, it's the best gig in the world, dude. Assistant managing's awesome, but I still kind of want to be like the manager who gets it, you know, still in touch with my youth, like still have, like I said, I like to be liked. I want the valets to like me. So, you know, we're all changing in our valet locker room after our shift. It's like imagine like a lawnmower shed meets a locker room. We're all talking about our weekend. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take the wife out for some sushi, dude. You know, maybe do a sake bomb. I don't know, be in bed by 7:30, geared up for a nice little Saturday. Gonna be pretty sick. They all say what they're gonna do for the weekend, dude. All right, cool. And then it comes to this new valet, Colin, dude. Great guy, dude. 24, former hockey player, healthy gait, dude. Quick on his feet, slow in the seat, good decision maker. Honestly, dude, if he commits himself, he could go all the way. He could be a doorman one day. I'm serious. We all kind of look up to Colin, and he's like, what are you doing this weekend, dude? He's like, I'm going to a sex party. All the valets start immediately asking him questions like, dude, that's amazing, dude. Are you gonna bone inside? Are you gonna bone outside? Are you gonna bone standing up? Dude, are you gonna bone on leather? Are you gonna bone on suede? Are you gonna bone on pool? Are you gonna bone on a pool table? I'm like, shut up. I will ask the questions. I am the captain. I'm like, you're going to an orgy, Colin. That is obviously tight. But like, where do you park? Like, is it bowling alley rules? Like one hand for like the holes and the other hand for the finger food or the charcuterie or the charcuterie? Are there apricots? I imagine there's apricots. I need to know what we're getting into. We're a team. Look, I may present chill, but I'm Yellowstone, baby. Under here, it's a volcano. I could burst at any time. Gotta know what I'm getting into. Like one time my wife's like, hey, you wanna go see a play? I'm like, for sure, that sounds great. 20 minutes into the thing, no music. Whoa. Turns out not all plays are musicals. Yeah, dude, just a bunch of people walking in and out of doors, yelling at each other, smoking cigarettes. There was 3 abortion scenes in this puppy. I'm not judging. Do what you want, but we walked outside, the sun was still up. I was like, whoa, not the energy I was looking for. It was a matinee. So I was like, dude, just split grandpa's inheritance, play solved. Let's just get along. But I trust Colin, dude, he can park well. He started to answer me I was like, how do you even get invited? He's like, well, dude, I was coming out of a yoga session and it turns out that we're actually 2 moons past the spring. I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna tell myself the way you get invited to an orgy is you have bad credit and you can name 5 constellations. That's it. Little Dipper, Big Dipper don't count. I saw you get excited about that. You're like Little Dipper, Big Dipper. He's the man. I look up to younger dudes, dude, you know, the younger generation. We're all gonna die one day, but the way you can live, one way of living forever, affect the youth. Pass on the messages to the younger dudes, you know? And I hope Colin does that. Hope he does it well. I was babysitting my niece recently, And she asked me, she's 7. We're going to Chipotle just to see if I can still take it. My order is just the barbacoa in a water cup. No, not water. Just put the meat in a cup and get out of the way. Restroom code, now, move. Meat, cup, good, yes. She's 7, and kids, they got no filter. She looks at me and she goes, Uncle Strider, what do you like? And I was like, oh, I have no idea. I was getting very existential about it. I was like, look, I love my wife. You know, I love my dog. I really look up to Colin. But like, what gets me out of bed excited in the morning? You know, like what gets me out of bed excited to go conquer the day? I'm like, maybe nothing. But you can't tell that to a kid. Had to think of something. I was like, oh, you know what? I like to do one thing that's a little bit interesting. I like to get Domino's, but for there. Oh, yeah. Have you ever done that? No, you haven't. You don't even know where Domino's is. I'll tell you where it is. It's between the T-Mobile and the vape store. That's where all the Domino's is. And I like to go there like on a Wednesday, you know, 10:30 right before close. The one I like to go to, it's on Encino and White Oak over there. And it's a terrible shopping center. It's actually between a Cricket Wireless and a Skate and Vape. And I like to walk in right around 10:30, open the door, ding, ding. You know, and I sort of got like an alt-right look about me. The whole place thinks it's gonna get shot up. They all duck. I'm like, no, it's cool, it's cool. I'll take a medium pepperoni for now. And it's kind of nice for them. They never get to see the customer who eats their food. It's a little treat for them too. You've never gotten a Domino's pizza so fast. And this isn't the 90s. There's no like salad bar or anything. Now there's no seats. Domino's for there. You don't sit. What that means is I get my medium pep and I walk outside and I sit in the curb and I eat it. And something very special happens at this shopping center between the Skate and Vape and the Cricket Wireless off Encino and White Oak. There is the most jacked naked dude I've ever seen in my entire life. And look, I don't know if he's homeless. He might be wealthy. He might have a bad home life and just be letting off steam. I don't know. He might drive a Tesla. I'm not sure. But what I do know is he's got the fucking thickest, nicest dick. It's literally my arm. It's my arm, but bald. The tip is the same as my fist. And he just comes up to where I'm eating my pizza, sitting there, give me a fucking slice of fucking pussy. Give me a slice of pussy. And look, I don't want all the cows. It comes with 8 slices. I'm happy to share. If he is homeless, I'm getting right with God. Amen. This is good for the soul. From our honeymoon, my wife's like, let's go to Italy. I'm like, why? Let's go to Encino. Great Italian food, better than Statue of David right here. We're saving coin. Don't we want to be future dorks one day? Let's do this. He always comes up. He always wants another slice. It's never enough. Give me enough. Give me. And I'm happy to share. But when he demands that 5th slice, I'm not going to operate at an economic loss. I'm not an idiot. I'm happy to split. Not going to take more than half. What I do is I then close the pizza box. I remove it from my lap. My penis has been out the entire time. I beeline it to my car. I see him next Wednesday. Honestly, if you add a little dialogue, it'd be a pretty good play. It's got some Samuel Beckett vibes. Could probably use some music, but it'd be good. I'd pay to see it. So I told that to my niece. Thank you. Yeah, I wish she shared your enthusiasm. Now I'm not allowed to babysit anymore. Yeah, little bitch. My sister called. She was all outraged. Like, that's what you would say that? Would you like Domino's and dicks? Domino's and dicks? I was like, yeah, I do. I told her, I was like, that's not all I like. I do like to do one other thing. I like to go to Bass Pro Shop. Oh yeah, I like to get a scalding hot cup of coffee. Hottest cup of coffee you can find. Drive out to Bass Pro Shop. Nice little 3-hour drive from where we are right now. Get there, write it open, corner an expert and just ask questions about gear. Am I an outdoorsy guy? Absolutely not. I'm a Wi-Fi jack-off guy. I know nothing about gear, but I like to find the oldest guy there and just be taught something from an elder man. You know, I like to go, hopefully he's in the compound bow section. I like to get kind of cute about it, like how many pressure per inch? How many? Oh, it's not per inch, it's per cubic inch. Is it? What could I, is it like elk or deer? What would I capture? What would I, really? And then I just hug him and I go, I love you, Dad. And the weird part is he wants it too. He goes, I miss you. He goes, you don't call me enough. I go, what would I even say? It's like, just ask to borrow money. I go, I can do that. I ask him about his favorite double play. He tells me I don't listen. He goes, you never listen. I go, I know. It's just nice, you know? It's like, it's just a nice thing that I do. It's like seeing Bruce Springsteen, but cheaper, you know? Like, that's what it is. And that's not to say the boss gouges. He doesn't. The boss doesn't gouge. Oh, man. I travel like a psycho. I learned this. Now that I'm done with boys' trips, all the trips I go on now are just destination weddings for my wife's friends. I'm meeting dudes named Craig at a clip you've never heard of. Good dudes. We just talk about the best place to get khakis. Good dudes. And I was coming off one of these flights, and one of the Craigs told me, they go, man, I thought the FBI was gonna put you on a watch list. You just sat there the entire time. This was a flight from LA to Costa Rica. You sat this 4.5-hour flight. He goes, man, you sat there the whole time. You didn't even move. The flight attendant came by, you asked if you wanted service. All you did was just refresh the map channel. He's like, dude, what were you doing? I go, baby, I was raw dogging my thoughts. Flying is a gift from the universe. I'm not gonna waste it on a movie or a song or a magazine. Flying is where I make decisions, dude. I vividly remember flying south, crossing the border from San Diego into the Baja Peninsula, being like, it's okay to like magic, that's fine. I'm not another man's bitch, he's not tricking me. I'm not being fooled. There's no egg on my face. In fact, I appreciate it for the sleight of hand. If you think about it, it's regal that I like kings, pharaohs, Caesars of old. They all enjoyed this very same sleight of hand. Refresh map channel, good, closer, good, nice. I remember we were crossing the northern border in Nicaragua, entering Costa Rica, you know, getting dialed in by San Jose. And I went to myself, you know what? I have a sexual style. I said, I now, almost 40 years old, I have a sexual style. I know exactly what it is. For years, this might get a little TED Talksy. I see some young guys in there, and like I said, I want to pass this message on to the younger generation. I want to live forever. If you're single, okay, and you want to get in a relationship, you can use my former sexual move, which was 45 minutes. Then my turn. That'll get you a girlfriend. Learn to drive stick shift, now you're engaged. Approval of her father. But then you're married, you gotta keep it fresh. And me and my wife, we're so sexually dialed right now. That's right. Let's go. Think Navy SEAL, you know who you're talking to later. SEAL Team 7 over here, dude. Dude, we're so dialed in sexually, it's so nice. What I do, listen up. This is what I'm just bragging right now. This is a timeout from the set, I'm just bragging. This is my sexual style. What I do is I like to throw the dog a bone, put him in the bedroom, close the door, say, go play, daddy's about to go punch in for work. My wife's been in the shower, mirror's getting fogged up, water pressure. She's in there, she's relaxing. I walk in there, I strip down, slide back the curtain. I say, I'll kill you. Death and sex is a powerful combo. Powerful combo. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Then she looks down at my penis, sees it's very little, she laughs. Immediately cuts the tension. And then we just go immediately right into planning our summer. Like, we got Chris and Becca's wedding in August. That's gonna be so nice. Well, that's in Indy. Well, should we do your family reunions right about then? Should we just extend the stay? Yeah. Do you think we can stay with your mom? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I called your mom today. You call my mom? Yeah, we have an independent relationship. Yeah, oh. Well, we got Chris and Becca's. Well, what about, are we gonna do a vacation for us this summer? Well, yeah, I think with Santa Barbara. What should we do? Should we hit the Container stores? Yeah, did you save those coupons? Of course I saved those coupons for the Container store. What do you want to have for dinner tonight? I think Trader Joe's whole wheat noodles. You can't even taste the difference. Good call on those, babe. Then I leave, I don't even come. Sir, do you come from sex? He said sometimes. That's a good answer. I never come from sex because I'm a man. I just say thank you, see you at dinner. That's my style, take it or leave it. It's just I remember when we were landing, I was like, man, I shouldn't have told my niece about Domino's. That was a bad call. Figured that out while flying. Dude, you gotta treat yourself to stuff, you know what I'm saying? You gotta treat yourself. I was having a tough time at work, assistant managing. Not really. I just wanted to treat myself. Take some time off. I called up my brother. I'm like, dude, let's go to fucking Disneyland. I was like, when's the last time we've been to Disneyland? It's like probably 15, 20 years. We grew up in SoCal. We're like, dude, let's go. He's like, he's a lawyer. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm down, dude. I'm gonna take work off tomorrow. Let's go. We'll get there bright and early, right when the park opens, like 8 o'clock. He's like, let's meet at Goofy Lot. I'm like, where's that? He's like, that's where Dad yelled at Mom. I'm like, I know exactly where that is. That's so scorched into my memory, dude. That's been in my brain a lot. I actually have to do a lot of work to get that out of my brain. But yeah, dude, thank you. Thank you for reminding me of that. I'll meet you at Goofy Lot for sure, dude. I was so dialed up, I pissed the night before, put my cargo shorts on, printed up my tickets because I'm old school, dude. Got there bright and early. I'm texting my brother, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? He's not showing up, and he's the lawyer. He's the accountable one. I'm the idiot who got into the arts and is never gonna own a home. And he's not showing up, and finally my mom calls. She's like, hey, he couldn't get work off. Like, he's like deposition in a different city or whatever. I'm like, all right, fine. I go up to will call, leave the ticket, and just walk around Disney by myself, not on drugs. Dude, parents did not like that. I was going down Splash Mountain, security was behind me. In the photo, they're like the pervert socks are wet. He's headed toward Toontown, move, intercept. One of the guards was chill, he just gave me a tall boy. He's like, just drink this, dude. It will make everyone feel better. Just get drunk. I'm like, dude, I'm not even the biggest threat at Disney. The weirdest adults at Disneyland are Disney adults. Yeah, dude, exactly, dude. They're ugly. I'm gonna say it. It's mean, it's not nice. You've never seen a hot Disney adult. You've never done this at a Disney adult. You do this. Oh, you go. You move away. I told you I'm running for president, dude. But one of the crimes I'm gonna make, running for a president, like it is a crime, purchasing a lollipop for yourself to enjoy. I think it's worse than buying it for a kid you don't know. Honestly, both bad. Just deal with having a churro, just dealing with your problems. The Disney adults are like decaf Christians. At least Christians try to make sense of the universe, figure things out. Disney adults are like, Walt made this for us. We will go on the teacups and it will be okay. They always have like a tattoo too. It's like Jack Skeleton from Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, you're not hard, dude. Don't rep Jack Skeleton, dude. Shit, dude. I don't give a fuck about your kids. Fuck your kids. Not like that, but you know what I'm saying? I don't care, dude. Actually, I've got beef with kids. A particular age group of kids. Middle schoolers. It's a vicious age. We were all there. Your body's changing, dude. Your defenses are up. Everything, attack. That's the defense. And where I'm from in Orange County, I wanted to hang with my brother, so I was coming out of the grocery store, picking him up a nice 6-pack of IPAs, dude, to just go enjoy and post up, hang out, Drink in the middle of the day like winners, dude. And I'm coming out of the grocery store and I'm fresh off this Disneyland thing, and I see these middle schoolers, and there's a phenomenon going on in Orange County, and I don't know if this is happening anywhere else, but every middle school kid's got an e-bike now. The kids, they're done pedaling. All they do is just cruise around being like, my dad taught me what a 1031 exchange was. I found my mom's cocaine. Let's make her do what we want. And all these middle schoolers in Orange County, all their names are Tanner. They all have bleached hair. They're all fucking 6'10" and already have full ride water polo scholarships to USC. Do they walk around like this when they're not e-biking? Just cruising around. But I want their approval. And I'm feeling a little insecure coming off, being judged at Disneyland. And I see these kids e-biking, these Tanners, and I go, all right, I think I still got it, dude. I go, hey, sick e-bike. One of these Tanners stops. He just goes, for sure. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. That was my day. That was perfect. I start walking to my car, feeling all good, dude. And one of the other Tanners goes, hey, you want to ride it? And I was like, look, I do valet, dude. If I get on that bike, I got no health insurance. If I fall off, dude, that's PTO. I don't even know if I can get that. I'm like, dude, there's stakes if I get on that thing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to wear a helmet and look uncool. So I'm just like, I try to play it off. I'm like, oh no, I'm chill, dude. It's chilling right now. You know what I'm saying, dude? Gravy train, bros. Chilbo Baggins. Just keep cruising in my car. Get to my car door and I hear one of the Tanners go, okay, pussy. And I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, you know what? That's not nice. That's not the right word. He means I'm being a bitch, and I am being a bitch because I'm afraid to get on the bike because I don't want to get hurt. But pussy's the wrong word, and I'm not even pandering. A pussy's a very powerful body part. All of us came from one. And in fact, by his logic, if I fall off and get hurt, pussies take big poundings. Pussies like to get pounded by big dicks. Not mine. I've got a small dick, but my friends, they got big fucking dicks, and they pound pussies. Jackhammer pussies. And they like that. So I was going to have a witty retort. I was going to be like, thank you. But before I even could, I was already getting tabletopped. And if you don't know what that is, that's where one kid who hates his dad pushes you, and another kid doesn't even talk to his dad, gets on all fours behind you, and you fall over backwards. And you're supposed to you would think you'd put your wrist down like that to catch yourself. That's how you break it. I got brothers, I've been bullied. I go, you got to tuck it in. Just tuck it in, get the wind knocked out of you. So I go down, I fall, my wind knocks out of me. I'm like, and then immediately one of the Tanners just vapes in my face. Just it smells like guava ice. Sitting there on the ground, breathing guava ice air. Can't even breathe. I'm like, I gotta fight these kids, dude. But they're jacked. They're 6'10". They're going to fucking USC for water polo. And I'm like, if I fight, it's a lose-lose. I get my ass beat and go to jail for fighting minors. And luckily, I got saved by their dad. The dad rolls up in the Ford Raptor, dude. And somehow every Orange County dad is 5'8" and has the thickest neck you've ever seen in your life. There's a specific Under Armour polo that comes in Orange County dad size, like quadruple XL OC dad. And they show up, they've got the goatee, dude. Get in the truck. They look like mini Mike Trouts. Get in the truck. We're late for the barbecue. They're always going to the barbecue. Did you even get the carne asada like I said? Put the e-bike in the truck. Let's move. Tanner just fucking picks it up, throws it in there. Those bikes weigh like 700 pounds. Zooms off. So now whenever I see a teenager, I just give them money from my wallet. It presents very creepy, but honestly, it's self-preservation. That's all it is. Just give them money, move on. It's terrifying, man. I'm sitting there on my back, got my ass beat by these Tanners, feeling like this is the lowest. No adult has ever been lower than this. Here's a question for you. If you're an adult and you've got a backpack on, what's going on with that? What is that? You're gonna wear you're an adult and you got a backpack on, you're gonna wear the same outfit as your kid and want respect? You're an adult, you got a backpack on and you're wearing shorts. What are you, a postman? What are you, an archaeologist discovering bones? No, put on, when I go in the pool, I put on a full suit and tie, I go in the deep end and I send emails. That's how I relax. Imagine the most authoritative figure in your life, whoever it was, maybe it was your dad growing up, the maddest they've ever been at you in your entire life. You took the car without asking and crashed it. You got a girl pregnant, you got no job, you're bad at baseball. And then imagine them wearing a backpack. Be like, cool, Dad, go finish your science project. Give a shit, dude, get out of here. Adult with a backpack on, ultimate dweeb move. The adult who tucks the regular shirt into their jeans is the alpha dweeb move. You seen that? Those guys, super intense dudes, you know they got something tactical on them. I saw one of these guys, shirt tucked in super tight to his jeans, had one of those tactical cell phone cases on. These guys always got something tactical. He was wearing a shirt on him that said, "I'd rather have violent freedom than peaceful slavery." I was like, you're at the pool, dude, ditch the lid. That's the most relaxed that type of dude gets. He was like, what are you doing in my pool, dude? I was like, I'm imagining. Took me a while to wade out of the deep end in my suit. I'm like, sorry, I was sending emails, don't want to get the laptop wet. I go, sick tat case though, is that for your cell phone? It's like, it's for my fucking taser. Honestly though, I think he respected that I knew it was a tat case. I think it kept him from tasing me. I can't guarantee that, but I think I saw it in his eyes. That's like the type of dude that buys these like patriotic fucking things. Like, have you seen this? Have you seen like the uptick in patriotism and advertising? Have you seen this? And don't get me wrong, America, the best country in the world. Sure, we got work to do, but this is the best. Dude, when the fucking stealth bomber flies over the stadium, I'm like, let's fucking go, dude. Where's it going and what'd they do wrong there? Do they not want choice there? Do they not want to fucking serve beer after halftime there? Nuke them. I don't need the patriotism and advertising. This is a real product for HD tactical lens. The very same flashlight used by SEAL Team 6 to find Osama before they double tapped him. HD tactical lens. Over 8,000 lumens, you can detect a terrorist threat in your backyard up to 800 yards away. HD tactical lens. I'm like, what type of dork has an 800-yard backyard? And what type of raccoons are terrorizing it? HD tactical lens, you shine this flashlight at yourself, it will cast a silhouette of your grandfather who served in World War II. HD tactical lens. I'm like, you got a bright light, that's all I need to know. The SEAL Team shit's pretty tight though, I'm on board with that. That's pretty cool. Real product was a Black Hawk attack mug, real product. Indestructible mug made from the very same materials a Black Hawk attack helicopter. If you drop this mug and roll over it with your Jeep Gladiator, your beverage will not be compromised. Your beverage will not break. Black Hawk Attack mug. Call in the next 20 minutes and we'll sell it. We'll sell it a second Black Hawk Attack mug. Like I just said, you won't need a second one, but we're gonna throw one in again because you're gonna wanna keep your beverage cool. And what's gonna be in that mug? That's right, Tom Brady, the ultimate Patriots jizz. Black Hawk Attack mug, because we're gonna need to repopulate this great country after heroes like you die defending the borders from the Chinese Mexicans. They're already here. Black Hawk Attack mug. That second one's fake. It's just a real conversation I had with my dad. Honestly, though, I wouldn't be surprised like if the next OnlyFans is just former athletes selling their spunk. Like Gronk spunk, you know? They're gonna start slinging that stuff, I'm telling you, dude, look out for it. All the New England Patriots, dude, the whole dynasty come. It's gonna happen. I'm calling it now. It's disgusting, It's weird. Man, the last boys trip I ever went on, just reminiscing, was it was my bachelor party. Yep, went to Joshua Tree. That's what's up, my dude. Why do you go to Joshua Tree? You know why? That's what's up, dude. Exactly. Dude, this my guy. I wasn't pointing at you. What type of home do you own, nerd? No, you're cool, you're cool. That's my dude right there, dude. Let's go, dude. Exactly. Shrooms. And look, I've been on a million boys trips, a million bachelor parties. We're not gonna get crazy. I was like, for mine, let's hang out. Let's go make some memories with the fellas that I've got the best memories with. And we did a little bit of shrooms, and they're sitting there playing Madden. And I was like, guys, I gotta go to the desert and find myself. If I'm not back in 20 minutes, come find me for me. They're like, for sure, we'll see you in a little bit, dude. So I got completely naked. Kept my shoes on, though. I'm not a madman. I don't want to step on a scorpion or something like that. And just went out to the desert and just wandered, dude. And I kept just wandering and wandering. And the thing about shrooms is it makes you very introspective. It induces honest introspection. Anything can become a mirror. We lie to ourselves more than anyone. So I wanted that nice, honest introspection before taking the next leap with the best lady I know, my dank-ass wife. And turns out I made it into the neighboring Airbnb's front yard. And I was glad that I was in the front yard. Front yard, less of a threat. Backyard, call the cops. Front yard, let's figure it out. And I knew I was in the front yard because I was just sitting there staring at this cactus, and I heard this female voice go, "There's a fucking naked dude in the front yard." And I was like, oh shit. And I thought about rules of public nudity. There's a rules. Public nudity, like running past you, like streaking, that's stoke-inducing. That's fun. That puts a smile on your face. Nudity coming at you, like, miss, if I'm naked coming at you, that's a threat. This is a threat. Nudity standing still, art. I was like, just be very... I put a hand on my hip. I was like, this is it. Yes, good. Thinking position. I was like, very nice. I heard her go, "Get the golf clubs!" It's like, holy shit, dude. They get out there, I'm just getting ready to get tabletop, dude, looking for scorpions. One of the ladies just goes, "Oh my God, it's Joel Olsteen." I go, "Thank God." Thank God. I lean into it. I was like, amen, thank you. Honestly, I'm being the best me I can right now. And so are you. Are you ladies gothic? That's alarming. I'm alarmed by that. It looks like a few of you might be adults who go to Disney, but that's fine. You are perfect because you're God's creation. And you know what? And I know there's a God because I'm Joel and I'm very tight with him. In fact, raise your golf club in the air, raise it high enough, and I beelined it the hell out of there. Got back to the Airbnb. Opened the door, the dudes were like, "You were gone for 3 minutes. It's your turn on Madden, let's go." Honestly, I learned more about myself just playing Madden. Like, fuck going on this adventure, like going outdoors for self-discovery. Just play Xbox, dude. Anybody who ever tells you playing Xbox is a waste of time, they're wrong. I discovered everything I ever need to know about myself gaming. Okay, like literally playing the create a character mode in Madden, I learned that I'm just like the dude you make a more interesting person off of. Just like, speed, average. Agility, average. You know what I mean? Confidence, depends, I don't know, dude, how's it going now, And you put in like all your metrics and stuff like that, like height, weight, background. You know what my position was? You probably think kicker or punter. It was real estate agent. Came back, real estate agent. Yeah. And that's fine. Just discovering that's all we're trying to do. Be on this rock, going through Earth, making these memories, hanging with friends, figuring out what we're supposed to do, and celebrating those little moments. That's all I do now. I used to think I was going to run my own business one day. I like to sleep till noon. Don't get me wrong, I wake up at 7, then immediately take a power nap till noon, then conquer the day. But that's not gonna help me run my own business, and that's fine, okay? I'm not gonna get invited to an orgy. We're never gonna own a home, okay? That's never gonna happen. So you just gotta celebrate the little dubs. Now, like if I wake up and I stretch pretty well, I'm going right back to bed. I'm getting my 8, I'm done for the day. If I catch a left on an unprotected green coming out of the bank, that's a dub. I'm done for the day. I'm going home, I'm getting my 8. Dude, if I'm parallel parking at Valet and I make eye contact with Colin and he sees me get it 1 correction and in, That's it. I'm done. I'll drive that car home. Don't even care. It's mine. Trent will figure it out later. I'm getting my 8. You know what I'm saying? Doing my first special, amazing, fun. God. Hell yeah. Thank you. Go to In-N-Out after this, get a milkshake. That's my 8. I'm done. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night.